Ladies and gentlemen, your brother Zoe Williams is back in the building after that long Thanksgiving hiatus. 4-day weekend, you already know, man. I was chilling, sitting in the cut, ready to start. I was conspiring to start conversations around relationships. And you know what? People been sending me stuff in my email. If you want to send me your topic suggestions, all you have to do is email me at VOR106@gmail.com. That's VOR as in voice of reason, 106@gmail.com. Now, somebody sent me this topic. You know, it's beautiful. A lot of women who listen to the show send a lot of topics. And I love it. Now, I got a topic today. How to be what you seek in others. Because apparently, now I had to call the brothers out on this. This could all be a lie. But the sister was basically saying brothers are not what they claim to be. And yet they have a lot of demands. They want the woman to change. They want the woman to be something different. They get with the woman, and then they immediately go to work on trying to change her. So the sister sent me the topic, sister out of Texas, how to be what you seek in others. Now, I hate these kind of topics, and I'll tell you why. Because everybody's trying to change everybody. Everybody's discontent. Ain't nobody really satisfied. Everybody's like, well, you know, you could change this. You could tweak this, and you could, you know. Everybody is like that, to me. So, but she was saying specifically, brothers seem to not be very satisfied with sisters. Now, maybe it's a generational thing because I'm pretty satisfied with sisters. See, they're in the chat room already, so I've been asking that question. Listen, you already know this is a caller-driven show, and I want to know your opinion because I can't just be in here talking to myself. So I want to know your opinion, but brothers apparently have been asking this question too. Of sister, the brother Rob B says, I've been asking Zoe that question for months on air. Okay, I hope I answered it. But let me just say this. How to be what you seek in others. Don't you know if you become what you're looking for, you stop seeking? You don't even look for it in others because you've become it. You are it. See, you're looking for something that you're supposed to be cultivating and developing within yourself. See, looking for it in another gives you an opportunity to run away from the responsibility of developing it within yourself. And I've told everybody this for many, many months and years, and all the people who've been listening to the show. Listen, man, the key to all of this relationship madness begins and ends with you. It does not begin and end with your partner. You get happy, you don't need them to make you happy. You find peace within yourself, they don't need to bring you peace. Everybody want to go relationship grocery shopping. picking and choosing stuff that they want brought to them that they're supposed to cultivate within themselves. How to be what you seek in others. The great poet Rumi said it this way. He said, those who do not want to change, let them sleep. It ain't your job to wake them up. Because what if you wake them up and you ain't got nothing for them? Let them sleep. The work is on them. It's not on you. When I come forward, I'm opening up the phone lines. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. I want to talk to you on this most wonderful Monday evening.
The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings will disappear.
Of course.
The voice of reason with Sam Williams on KBLA.
I've been doing it for a long time. Y'all know that.
From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come out and enjoy a free community health fair, co-sponsored by Pleasant Hill Baptist Church.
It's what you do, man. You get in here and you get it going. What up? I see y'all in the chat. What we doing? What we doing? Hey, let me hit this like button real quick. I'm number 25 in the chat. Somebody else hit the like button. Get at your brother. What up, Mimi Davis? I see you.
Attendees can get free blood pressure, glucose, HIV and STD testing, a dental screening.
STD testing? What's going on? Hold on, Pam.
Flu shots will also be offered.
What commercial they running?
Mental health support and education services will be available. Don't miss this free community health fair.
Yeah, I like that. I
and
like
receive the
that.
gift of preventative health services this season.
What up, fam? I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving.
At 2009 West.
Don't forget to stream it. That's right. Let's go. Let's get these likes up. I still say you need to get Jeff Brown, call in, man. Jeff Brown, call in. Because I need some of your wisdom tonight. Call in, brother, call in. 1-800-920-1580.
As the #1 organization for certified diversity professionals and also certified diversity executive credentials, diversity.
Rob B, thank you for that, man. Thank you for that. Can we set the margin? Let's go. Why is the internet so goofy today?
Go today and learn more about the diversity certification system.
See,
call
if you'd have kept doing this,
983-6192. Again, 1-800.
You would have been a pro.
983-6192. Or go to diversity certification.
If you would have listened,
diversitycertification.org.
If you would have kept doing this, the time that I started showing you how to do this, till now, motherfucking pro. DeMarco Holloway, what up, boy? It was good seeing you yesterday at the Cigar Lounge, man. I know I said about 7 words. Hey, man, how you doing? Thank you for the support, brother. Much love, man. I appreciate you. That's pretty much all I said. But we was watching the game. Kicking it at the Cigar Lounge, like, yeah. It's good seeing you, brother. Thank you for the support. Ghetto Gourmet in the house. Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown, get in here, man. Jordan Talk TV, much love. I see y'all.
Congratulations, Mary-elect Bass, and welcome back to
Live in a minute.
Progressive KBLA.
60 seconds.
Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Ghetto Gourmet. Hey, we cooking right now. We at $24.98.
What do you want to say to the listeners?
So our TV is on Comcast, but based in Oakland. That's where your show is. Yes, RTV. Yes, RTV is where my TV show is going to air. Can I get y'all on the phone lines? Let's go. Let's do it.
And understand that is my primary motivation.
Congratulations, Mayor-elect Karen Bass, holding all leaders accountable to you.
No matter who you voted for, no matter who you are or where you live, I will be a mayor for you.
With KBLA Talk 1580.
We'll get in early, Jeff. Just call in. Get in. Thank you, Katina.
More is the voice of reason. Conversation with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and brothers, the voice of reason back in the building. You already know my playlist is my co-host. Yeah. I know you guys ain't never heard that record before, but it's okay. You know, I like to, intro new music. That's from the cartoons. You guys heard me talk about this group before. The name of the record is called Groceries. I love it. It's a vibe. It's a whole old school vibe. I love it. Groceries by the cartoons. And I like to play music that fits the topic. Tonight's topic, how to be what you seek in others. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be controversial. Stop seeking. Stop looking. Right? Nobody wants to hear that. Stop looking outside of yourself. Just the search is inward. It's not outward, buddy. I'm here to tell you now. The search is inward. It's not outward. And the moment you start discovering the things you want from other people within yourself, guess what? Your expectations of other people will go away. They go away. They just go away. They melt. Is it better to be the change you wish to see in your relationship or demand that your partner change? Ooh, 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone line right now. What's the meaning of, listen to this very carefully, famous poem right here, famous quote from a poem. What's the meaning of that old quote? What you seek is also seeking you. What is the meaning of that quote? You mean what I'm looking for is looking for me too? Yes. And what you're avoiding is looking for you as well. And what you're suppressing is looking for you as well. And what you refuse to acknowledge about yourself is looking for you as well. 1-800-920-1580. Get to the phone lines. I'm back. It's Monday. I'm turned all the way up. Jeff Brown from Pasadena. Get in here, man.
Hey, man, how are you, brother?
What up, bro?
You know, you're right in my wheelhouse with this here.
I know.
What you are seeking is also seeking you to put the negative that people run from into a nutshell is if you're seeking avoidance, avoidance is seeking you.
Keep going, Jeff.
If you focus on wrong as being anything other than a marker not to go this way. If you're on a road, you see a sign that curves to the right, you know what that makes straight?
What?
Wrong. Straight is wrong. Straight is through a guardrail and into the arms of Jesus. Straight is wrong. So until you can see wrong as other than bad, you are seeking avoidance. And that's all that's going to find you. Is a partner that's avoiding. There's nothing sexier than the dogged chase of the best self.
Keep going.
You're chasing your best self is sexy. Not running from it. You're not gonna hit comfort, you're not gonna hit Where you supposed to be? I was joking with you earlier. I said, look here, I can't be on here long because my wife built like Beyonce, and I'm trying not to be built like a bowler. I got to seek out that self. I ask myself in every moment, is this the best me? Not that I'm gonna hit it, because the answer most of the time is gonna be hell no. The point is, the search for the best me. Are you really searching for the best you when you tell people to accept you as you are? Are you know donuts at 2 in the morning ain't gonna get you the body you want. Is that the best you? Who you playing with? I could not get to this place where I see myself going until many moons ago. I told myself I will not accept anything other than excellence in my life to start with me. To start with me. And
wait.
we both know where we came from.
Wait, Jeff, are you on speakerphone?
No, I'm not. I'm actually
on your landline? Okay, good.
I'm not on my landline.
So let me ask you this question, Jeff, before you leave. This is a very important question, sir. If the answer is you and inside of you, what happens to blame when you go inside looking for all that you need?
When it comes to the forefront,
keep going.
blame steps right up.
Mm-hmm.
When you go inside you and start talking about, well, it was her fault because I didn't, and it was his fault because I didn't. Blame steps right up and go, well, he or she ain't here. You got to deal with the glasses you was looking at that person with. And who gave you them glasses? Who wrote the prescription to the glasses you see life through?
Who wrote the prescription to the glasses you see life through? Well, come on. Are you on that bong, Jeff? Is that what?
Come on, bro. You know I'm always doing the preemptive glaucoma strike over here.
I love it, Jeff. I love it. I know you got to go, brother. Tell me.
Brother, I love you.
Thank you, brother. I love you too. Tell Mrs. Brown I said, hey. All right?
I shall.
That was my brother Jeff Brown from Chicago. You know, we love Jeff Brown, man. We love him. We love his insight. He calls in. He's an old, wise Jedi wizard. We have another one in the building. Sean from Oakland, California. It's your time to shine. Talk to me, Sean.
Hey, brother. Well, first of all, I want to hope that everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. You know, get together, however you do it, whatever way you do it, that's the way you should do it. But, yeah, I mean, what a terrific topic. You know, my thing is, it's going to sound cliche at first, but lead by example. You know, I learned the hard way, you know, trying to tell people, you know, I'm old, by the way. I should put that context out there. I mean, when I say
Sean,
old, I mean,
Sean, let me say this, Sean. We all know you. We know you're old, Sean. You ain't got to say it no more. We know you old, brother. We know.
All right. Well, I always like to bring things into context, but yeah. So my point is that, you know, I've learned that, you know, when you try to tell people what to do or how to act, it's really a non-productive way of trying to get your so-called result. You know, the best way is to lead by example and have people come towards you. Have people come towards you. Have them come towards you. And because, you know, and you're not going to be perfect. I've made all the mistakes. I've talked to you about this so long, and everyone on there, on here, and that's all right. If you're afraid to make mistakes, that's a problem. But if you're going to make horrible mistakes time after time, that's a different problem. But I'm saying don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to push the limits. But lead by example, you know, in the sense that I'm not going to try to tell you what to do or how to change you. I'm going to try to do what I'm doing. And if you communicate with me in any way possible as a relationship, whether it be friends or wife or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, you know, if you try to communicate, then we can work it out. we can work it out. But, when you're trying to tell people how to be, it's just a really bad starting point. It's better just to lead by example.
No, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's really crazy, Sean? We're some old men in here, man. Me, you, Jeff. We some old dudes in here, bruh. But let me say this. We got a young couple in the building. They young. Oh, they young. They in their 20s. They fresh. They green. And they seem to be in love. I'm contemplating bringing them on the show, man, just to get their perspective, just a different perspective from a different generation, man. We're talking from thousands of collective years of failure, Sean. That's you and I. But I want to. I might want to hear. Yes, I'm thinking about bringing them on right now, man. I'm contemplating it.
I think you should, because I am all for the youth, because I have a daughter, I have a son, and I'm not counting them out like I know everything and I'm telling you how to do it. I can give you my wisdom pieces that, I want you to carry forward with your knowledge as you develop it. And I hope they can do it, and I believe they can do it.
I love it. Before I let you go, well, Sean, I got to take this call. They just jumped in. Let me say this, Sean. I love you, brother. I hope your holiday was great. Thank you for jumping in here, man.
Thank you.
All right, now, Sean from the Bay Area, Oakland, California. Listen, if you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Bring your city into the building and join this conversation. Dorothy from Michigan. Hello, sister. Talk to us. How to be what you seek in others is our topic tonight.
Okay, well, how you be what you seek in others? I thought that the question was, you seek, whatever you seek and comes for you, or whatever you don't seek comes for you.
That's part of it. Yes, that's part of the whole discussion. What you seek is seeking you. There we go.
I was looking at the law of attraction and manifestation. So,
talk to me.
It's like if you are an investigator, you are going to know a lot of things about a criminal. You might not be the criminal, but you know things about a criminal, so you can identify. So the things that you identify with, that you run from, that actually comes for you, because it's hard to explain why it happens, but it's kind of like, if you, like the man said, if you avoid something, then it normally still finds you. My mom normally says things like, once upon a time you live without it. So if you live without it then you can live without it again. Because I mentally took that in about manifesting certain things. And she would just say, you came in this world by yourself. You're going to leave, by yourself. And she would just tell me, like, certain things that you had that you don't have anymore. Once upon a time you didn't have that before too. So, like, I always look at, I don't want to bring religion, but it's just certain, it's certain things that religion do teach that other people teach about just attracting certain things in life and also avoiding certain things in life. But if you look at it and you just say, well, once upon a time I didn't think like this, or it might have been, whatever you call that, what's that when a person constantly says something and then it sears your mind, it makes you think that way. So I try to, like, block it out, the manifestations, because to whom much is given, much is required. And if I think about, like, winning a lottery or something like that, because I don't play, so I think, like, if I win a lottery, that's just too much money, and people are going to keep asking me for stuff because they already ask me for stuff, because I have my own, the small amount that I do have, they still ask me for things. So I think, like, to whom much is given, much is required. If a person asks you to commit to something, then you still got to be dedicated to it. So if you don't want that dedication, then you run from it. If you don't want that money, then you run from it. But it still come looking for you, because those same people that rely on you need you, and they need that resource, that money, or whatever you have, transportation for them, or housing for them, or knowledge, or wisdom. So you avoid trying to. So I read a lot, so it's hard to explain. But I'm an author too, so I'm not really good at like explaining these types of things.
I hear how you trying to frame it, but Dorothy, this is what we gonna do. You hold tight, and I want you to corral them thoughts. Corral them and put them thoughts into words. And when we come forward, we going back to Michigan. Huh? I know. Call me, y'all. Should I bring the young couple in? And they've been hanging in there solid. Should I bring the youngsters in so they can tell y'all what the fuck to do? Cause y'all out here bullshitting, they done figured it out. Wait, what are you like? 20, 25, same age as my son. How old are you? 20, same age as my son. Should I bring him in?
I'm Mike Island, and here's the latest from the Black Information Network.
They've been handling their motherfucking business now. Old motherfuckers be falling off. Shit, this ain't working. Get the hell out. They done figured it the fuck out. Haha. What about them? I think I'm gonna bring them in.
The American Council of Life
Somebody
Insurance
said, Q, bring them in.
nearly 11% from 2020.
Oh, chapter 2, part. Hey, new chapters of the new book. All right.
Former President Trump
they not married.
Criticism for his recent meeting with Kanye West and white
national Nick Fuentes. They engaged, though. Oh, shit. It's just been revealed to me that they engaged now. Owning cracking, goddammit. It's owning cracking, now what? Finna change the game on y'all ass. Somebody said old is the goal. Losses and gains trump just about everything. I see y'all. You have to live and grow, right? Might as well. They said congratulations. Yo, man, I'm happy to see this. I am excited about this whole situation. We better bring him in. Who engaged? I just got here, somebody said.
The all-star roster at KBLA Talk 1580 has you covered.
It's about to be lit. All right, here we go.
On all our socials for our latest book releases, op-eds, essays, and
Davey Lee, I'm gonna bring him in.
And, of course, download the KBLA 1580 app as we strive to remain your
Haru Ali, Battle Creek, Michigan.
For the issues you care about.
We in here tonight.
Is unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580.
Somebody said they newbies. Truemonger said they newbies.
This year marks 10 years strong.
That's all right.
California providing quality, affordable.
But your people started early, right?
At the community
yeah, your mom and dad.
November 29th from 1 to 5 p.m. at
they sitting right here, y'all. Mimi Davis. They sitting right. They right there.
Free health screenings, various community resources, giveaways, and free lunch while supplies last. Enrollers will be on site to answer questions and help with the enrollment process.
Can I get everybody to hit those like buttons? We're at 44.98. Can we get it popping? Can we hit the goal that Haru Ali set? Let's get it popping.
By being part of the solution, as we enjoy great.
And Zinga said, "Can we see them or not?" Yeah, y'all can. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Y'all impatient. As soon as they get on the air, I'm gonna be like,
"Please help us to help others with the KBLA."
Look, turn the damn camera around. Let's go, Zo.
Community coat and blanket drive. All you have to do
they
is
turned
drop
up.
off new or clean, gently used winter coats and blankets in the KBLA.
OG Jeff Brown in the building.
Now through December.
Come in and wipe your feet. Hit that like button. That's right. What happened to our caller?
Simply bring your donation to 4434 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles.
In Zinga, Dorothy hung up.
9 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays. That's 4434 Crenshaw in historic Leimert.
All right.
During the holidays and every day.
Thank you, Haru. Thank you, Nzinga. We're at, because of that, we're at 50.98. Thank you.
We can cover the unsheltered. Get caught up in the spirit of the season, the spirit of love. Make
he who thinks says some cold shit.
KBLA
He said that law of attraction shit is some bullshit. Is it?
It's pro time.
Call in. That manifestation shit is some bullshit. Okay.
You can count on, like Flex products.
Please call in. I want to talk about it all.
Plus, Lowe's MVPs members earn up to 3 times bonus points per dollar on select items. Save.
Can we talk about it?
Bonus points calculated before taxes and fees after applicable discounts, if any. MVPs
Call in.
rewards program terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/L.
We got 2 minutes.
Subject to change. Prices valid from 10/17
Dorothy
to 23/23
just her line just dropped. Andy. Dorothy.
1580. Connecting you with services and solutions.
Call back, Dorothy.
Increase the Peace Foundation is a non-profit community-based organization dedicated to fostering peace while mitigating violence and
What you know about this, man?
1993. Stop the Violence, Increase the Peace has provided a wide variety of assistance to thousands of youth,
phone lines is lit,
and victims of violence over the past 3 decades, including intervention services, conflict and dispute
I'm watching now, OG. For sure, Matthew James.
In addition, the foundation offers an array of classes focused on anger management, domestic violence, parenting.
We getting them back in. Let's go. Let's go.
To make a donation or to access services, call 323-445.
Have you guys been going to the podcast? You know I got 150 episodes up on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora. So I wish I could call in. This is my family time. They really think they have my undivided attention. Then it ain't family time. Get your ass in here. Stop. Hey, man. Stop playing, Heat. You too smart to just throw a motherfucking curveball. Haru, you dropped the line again, Haru. Get in here, man.
Along with attendance and participation from community leaders, elected
D, thank you for the shout out.
business owners, and other
Pasadena legend, Mr. Weber, Field Elementary.
11:30.
Of this moment and what it means for the black community, women, and all Angelinos who believe in the limitless potential of our amazing city. Stay tuned.
So, are you
KBLA
Jamaican?
Talk 1580
No, I'm
and our
not
social
Jamaican.
media
How many
platforms
jobs
for
do you
all the
have?
important details. We look forward to celebrating with Mayor.
Hey, thank you, Fred. It's all good, Fred. We appreciate you anyway, brother. Enjoy your dinner.
You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and brothers, the voice of reason is a vibe tonight. It's a whole vibe up in here. We have a deep conversation going on. How to be what you seek in others. If you became what you sought after, would you no longer seek it? It's a very interesting question. If you became what you wanted others to be, would you continue to want them to be that? Very tough. A lot of people don't realize that relationships are more spiritual than anything. They're here to teach us a major lesson about ourselves. Let me give you an example. Just look at it this way. What if you could share your feelings without them coming across as a complaint. How would that affect your relationship? Would it make your relationship better? Many people would argue, yes, it would make my relationships a whole lot better if I could convey how I really felt without making you feel like I'm accusing you, I'm blaming you, I'm denigrating you, I'm marginalizing you, I'm making you smaller. I'm just sharing something from a perspective that you might not be looking at, right? Now, that's a good way to look at it, okay? Fine. But most people are hardwired by the society in which they live to pursue happiness from their partner. So that style of trying to communicate how you really feel without blaming, without denigrating, without making somebody small is really difficult to do because your whole focus has been placed on them to deliver. You hear people say it all the time. I didn't sign up for this. I'm not here for that. I came for this. So the reality of it is, as long as I'm delivering what you're here for, you're happy. 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. Can we stop playing agree or disagree? So if you really want your partner to change, start by accepting them for who they are. Is that a true or false? Agree or disagree? If you really want them to change, accept them. Would that work? Hey, I like who you are right now today, but I'm on the outside looking in. Only you know if you can improve. If you think this is it, then that's on you. But do you feel like there's another level you can reach? And your partner goes, yeah, you know what? I'm here to encourage you to the next level. Let's go. Agree or disagree? So if you really want your partner to change, you have to start by accepting them for who and what they are right now. Would that enable them to stay the same, or would that encourage them? Do you know, when people feel like I'm accepted, they feel pretty good about it. When people feel like you counting the threads and the shoelaces in their shoes, then they start to think, hey, you're looking at me in a critical way, and then they tend to close off. 1-800-920-1580. Dorothy from Michigan. I hope your thoughts are together, honey.
Yeah, but it might be kind of hard.
All right. I hope it made sense, Dorothy.
It made sense, but the way that I interpret it, because I was so young, is that, like, my partner, we have two first children together, and it was so hard giving birth that I just prayed that if he cheated on me, that they would have kids because they would know how I feel. And it's 24 children now. So those women got to feel how I feel.
So,
and my kids are now older, so they love their siblings.
Wait, Dorothy, were you wishing evil on other people? Don't wish evil, child.
I was wishing truthfulness.
All right.
I was pregnant and people was harassing me and making my situation hard being a young mother. And I was working for a hospital and also in my nursing clinical. So I feel like, what is going on? Well, I hope that they see how I feel to be pregnant and harassed and have to work and, things like that and have to deal with him too. So now, my son's like my oldest one's 22, but their siblings go all the way down to like 2 years old. So I just pray that they still do it themselves, but to love their children and to love how, the process was, but not to be harassed and stalked, because I wouldn't wish the worst on my worst enemy, wish that on my worst enemy. But, it happens, because people don't understand. And sure enough, I got apologies from everybody, but at the same time, they didn't understand what I was going through. They didn't, because they didn't have children. So once they had children, they understood after that. They might have loved that this man loved their child, their first child, and then they want to have a child. But they didn't know, because, this is teenage years. They in paternal orders and stuff like that, where I couldn't go to these events with them, bars and, outings and volunteer services, the things that I wanted to learn how to do as a teen. And I had good pregnancies, but it just was hard, you know. And then starting to work and having another child, and everyone still wanted to harass, cars to my job and say things or whatever, and stop me from the parking lot, working 12-hour shifts, trying to save other people's lives. You know?
Well,
it just was hard. I just wanted them to have what I had.
Well, let me say this, Dorothy. This is a non-judgmental space, and I really love it when people can call in and feel so comfortable that they can just talk about whatever they want to talk about. We appreciate. Dorothy said, "You know what? I'm finna get back on the line, and I'm finna talk about everything in my life." And I appreciate it, and I appreciate it. I love it. I thank you.
Because he died 5 months ago. So RIP to his father. But I'm just reliving good memories now.
Well, we love it. Thank you so much for calling in. You brought Michigan into the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call us at 1-800-920-1580. Listen, when I come forward, I'm going to bring a young couple on. I've been watching these kids. They not kids, man. They grown. They grown. I've been watching them for a while from afar. And man, they just dropped a bombshell on me. I didn't even know. They're engaged. We finna talk about young love. 25, 26. I got a 26-year-old. Well, he ain't 26 yet, but here we go. And Chris from St. Louis, hang tight. I'm coming to you, brother. Boy, we finna talk about these relationship dynamics, how to be what you seek in others.
Is it good to you? More voice of reason with Zoe
Ooh,
Williams.
y'all gonna get ready. Get ready, get ready. You're not ready, huh?
I'm ready.
Of course you ready. You know how to do this. You gotta be ready, dog. Come on. I know he's a Gemini. So I already know.
When you UC campuses went on strike mid-November, shutting down classrooms and
we're close, man. We're at 150.98. Let's keep that super chat popping.
In history, the postdoctoral scholars teaching.
I love Dorothy. She was just talking. Hey, hold on.
Academic researchers are represented by the United Auto Workers Union in contract negotiations with the UC system.
Nah, man, we can't do Jerry.
UC officials recently
I'm not doing Jerry.
Mediators. Negotiations continue without.
Where Andy go? I can't do it. Y'all don't want to hear from Jerry from Beverly Hills, do you?
When you're the victim of a car accident, who goes to bat for you is crucial. We're MVP accident.
Can y'all call in so I can avoid Jerry? Y'all know who Jerry is. He calling me. We want to hear every. Y'all can't do me like that.
Call 833-MVP-WINS. Call me your MVP.
Hey, Andy, you put Jerry on?
LA County Department of Children and Family Services.
Don't take this call.
You know, I can't with Jerry, you know.
No, and I'm with you 100%. That's why when he called, I was like, this guy, man.
Yeah,
man.
Take you. Thank you, sir.
Live in a minute.
Can we get some callers? Let's go.
If we can get some more callers, I'm going to drop him so I can create some more space.
There we go. Get on the line, y'all.
But I know he's going to call some more, though, so.
Heru, True Monger, y'all gotta save us from Jerry, man.
Walk in Love initiative. The Rodney King Foundation seeks a world of hope, tolerance, and social justice, where divisiveness has been overcome and all people live together peacefully and harmoniously. Executive Director, Founder,
Who is that?
King is striving to enhance the community's self-esteem, health, social services, and social justice.
True Monger said, let that man speak. Come on, True Monger, don't do us like that, dog. For real.
The great Rodney King. To promote peace and hashtag
Vanetta Colbert! Man.
626-541-2947.
Thank you, Vanetta.
This is a community call to action.
Wow, Vanetta.
Voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Right now on KBLA Talk 1580.
One of the coldest remixes in hip hop history. Get Down by Craig Mack, remixed by Q-Tip. Woo! We got a whole vibe going in here tonight. The voice of reason has come full circle after coming forward. Live on KBLA Talk 1580. I love to have these kinds of discussions, like a fireside chat, about relationships, the ups and downs, the pitfalls, the joys, how to be what you seek in others. Should you even seek greatness of others, from others, within others? Should you seek it? Especially if you haven't found it in yourself. Should you seek it? 1-800-920-1580. Chris, St. Louis, Missouri. This is our caller, and then we're going to get to this couple, this young couple. Here we go. Chris?
Yeah, what's up, Zoe?
What's up, man?
What's up? Hey, now, I kind of, this is off the topic of what you was talking about.
Now, Chris, you can't call in and tell me that you're going to go off the topic. Yeah, I want to talk about the Rams. Now, come on, Chris. And then he hung up. Okay, cool. Let's just get to our young couple. Everybody in the chat room.
Yeah, definitely was good on the mic,
Yeah, everybody wants to, see our young couple. Well, I've known the young lady. I've known her for a few years now. When I was the program director at Dash Radio up in Hollywood. Did I give you a show? Or what?
I was part of a show that you gave someone a show, and I was part of that. And
that's
then
right.
You helped me with another project.
That's right.
Give me voiceover placements.
That's right. And I was on their head. I was like, yo, y'all gotta hook her up. She got talent, young girl coming out of college. You were a little hooper at the time, right? Did you play hoop in college or something?
Oh, I grew up as an athlete.
But she was everything. She had the Shaka Khan, big hair, the whole vibe, man. So, modeling and doing everything. And then comes along a young man. Yeah, I'm gonna embarrass y'all like it would be with my kid and his girl. I'm gonna embarrass y'all, so just get ready. They're young, but they've been together in young time, I should say, on the young clock for a while. Wait, what you guys? How many years?
This is we've been together for 2 years now, officially. But we first met when I was 17.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh la la.
He's spun the block.
He's spun the block. And so they are about, they're about building their life together. Yeah, don't be he already like, Lord, I'm under the bus. It's fine. You're good. This is gonna be great. I just want to know how young love operates.
Well, before you said he came along. Before he came along, God came along first. Before the man, God came first.
Mm-hmm.
And like he said, he met me at Dash Radio, and the pandemic happened. And when the pandemic happened, isolation happened. And when isolation happened, God happened.
Huh.
And when God happened, it's funny. You said somewhere earlier, they don't believe in manifestation and law of attraction, but I do.
No.
And God showed me that too. During that time too, I prayed on God to heal anything about me that was toxic, that I was unaware of, that my lens at the time was not technically seeing. And that happened, and I prayed for God to bring to me someone who would love me unconditionally, that was respectful, and all these things. I was describing the character of the person that I wanted in my life. And little did I know it was somebody from my past
that you already knew.
That I already knew. Oh. That I was being dumbfounded about, that I was not paying attention to like I should have.
Wait. When we come forward, we go meet the brother. We go meet the brother, her significant other. Don't think I didn't notice them tattoos on them ring fingers neither. When we come forward, more from the young couple is about to go down in the town. The voice of reason is live.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 15.
Yes.
Congratulations to this week.
So do y'all remember?
Office of the Week, LA County Department of Children and Family Services.
Mic, right?
Yeah.
Department of Children
He trying to be shy.
Because he putting you out there.
Yeah. Yeah, he got to.
Congratulations, LA County DCFS.
KBLA Talk 1580.
He'll hear me.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminding you that when we fight, we win.
They see y'all. Y'all might as well do this now. What?
Give you a heads up.
Indigenous and people of color.
Don't be nervous, man.
Fred, I thought your ass was at dinner, Fred.
Conditions in South LA.
Fred.
Addiction, crime.
Fred.
By building a community institution that involves thousands in creating, influencing, and changing public policy.
Is that Andy's woman? No, that's not Andy's woman. Y'all about to meet her, dude? Y'all should be able to see him already on the KBLA.
Members and community residents has almost solely stimulated
He who thinks it. Oh no. There we go. No, that was Truemonger.
By redirecting them to South LA schools and foster care. In addition, Community Coalition offers amazing
if you truly believe in manifestation,
resources, advocacy, and policy work, and has a robust and active membership body. To become a member,
I hear you. He who thinks.
Nonprofit. Visit cocosouthla.org. That's cocosouthla.org or call 323-750-9.
Vanetta Colbert, man, she took us to 150.98.
Talk 1580.
So this next segment is real short, like 4 minutes, then it goes back to the top. Second hour starts over.
On KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason has returned. We turned up tonight, man. It's such a vibe. I got a young couple, man. I love to see young love. I really do. Just let it soak over us a little bit. That vibe right there. I love to see young people win. Now, what's your name, good brother? Tell us your name. You got to speak directly into the mic.
My name is Francisco.
Lord Francisco. Yes. And you've known, I don't want to say her radio name, Codigo Red. I'm sorry.
Milan.
You've known her since 2017.
Yes, sir.
So you got to tell me, man, what made you bend the knee? What made you say, hey, I'm going to be here, man. I'm finna do this for the long haul.
I've always been into her from the moment I met her. And then there was a time where we weren't speaking. But it's funny because she actually ended up following me on Instagram, and I was searching her username. Well, actually, no, you were searching my username, and she couldn't find my account, and then that's when I reached out to her, actually.
Wait, listen. Wait. When we come forward, we gonna get the rest of the story. I just love the newness and the freshness of it. It's like fresh produce, brand new love, young love, black love. I want to see it happen, yo. When we come forward, more from the new couple. Y'all doing okay? You know you want to see him too. Y'all can see him on the other channel. My phone only gonna catch a certain angle.
The U.S. Postal Service has announced its shipping deadlines for packages to arrive by Christmas Eve. The deadline for regular ground service is December 17th.
I really don't. What? Y'all out of control. Who was that? Was that Lloyd Hinton? Lloyd Hinton, thank you. Can I tell y'all where we at?
The American Council of Life Insurers
we're at $170.
11% from 2020. The amount of life insurance policies sold last year also went up just over 6%. Former President Trump has
Nzinga said, I saw them. They are a handsome couple.
And white national Nick Fuentes.
Greetings, Maestro. Tis I.
The Orthodox Union released a statement saying Trump's association with them is deeply worrisome. And that's the latest. I'm Mike Island from 24/7 News Source, the Black Information Network, and BIN.
We're going to get deeper when we come into the second hour. Just roll with me. You know how I get in. Y'all gonna be good.
It includes tri-tip, boneless chicken breast, garlic mashed potatoes, barbecue chopped salad, corn on the cob, and fresh
baked. What'd you say? His first words was, I was always into her. Keep the verbiage. Gemini. That's how you say it. I was always into her. Why not? What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with saying I was always into a girl. That's why the boy got the girl. He got the girl.
KBLA Talk 1580 was found to be the most
he got the girl in the tattoo.
Source on the airwaves for Black Los Angeles and beyond. We take our role seriously as your trusted messenger. At KBLA Talk 1580, it's about truth, not ratings. And when you hear us say,
y'all call us. I want y'all to call in and give them good advice.
Not to the back of the bus.
All right? Can y'all do that? Are y'all ready? I want y'all to call in and give them some advice. And don't give them no bad advice. I don't want to hear no fuck shit advice. Good advice.
If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your
Truemonger said, plus they were already friends. That's right. Oh, well, I'll ask that on air.
Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait?
Truemonger, they need some words of wisdom, sir. I need you to call in. Jerry's ass is still on the line. So ask them, where did you get your power from in the what? Where did you get your power from in the relationship?
How does he maintain his humposity?
I don't know. Here we go.
Zoe Williams. Reason and accountability. The voice of reason.
The voice of reason. has returned to KBLA Talk 1580. We played the perfect record by this wonderful group called Moonchild. It's called Cure, the name of the record. And the first lines of the song is, I've had my eyes on you for a while. So let's go back to Francisco, because he had his eyes on...
I'm not about to judge you.
I love it. Come on. This is young love, man. It's the best love you can have, young love, man. Well, I can't say that. Just some old people that's got some pretty good loving going on. But talk to me, brother. What made you say, you know, not only do I want this woman, she's a young lady, a young woman. Not only do I want her, I want to lock it down. What made you take the next step?
Well, she's my best friend.
Wow. There we go.
She's my best friend. Yeah, she's someone...
Francisco, let me just say this. Don't cry, dog.
No.
I don't want...
No, I'm just...
We got cameras all around this studio, brother. I mean, the way he's breathing is labored. Like,
no.
He having a Martin moment. Don't... Just come on, Francisco. Fight through it, man.
Yeah, no, she's someone I see myself with for a really long time.
Yeah.
And she possesses a lot of qualities that I really admire. She's my confidant. I can come to her for anything, really. Something like a safe haven.
I like that.
Yeah.
I hear you, young man. Now I'm gonna start with because I still have questions for the relationship, because you guys know whatever you went through in your home life, right? Whatever you modeled from the crib, y'all gonna take that into your adult relationship. You know that. So, and a lot of times it's gonna pop up as conflicts, and conflict doesn't mean violence. It just means disagreements, right? And trust me, you guys have to be looking forward if you want to make this thing work. You got to look forward to those moments. Like, okay, I'm eager to work this out. I'm eager to figure this out. I'm eager to see what from my past shows up in this conflict, so I can take ownership of it and start to break it down, right? From me, internally. You got to start there if you want this thing to work. Because, like I said, you know, the euphoria of being together, that's all beautiful, and I love her, and she loves me, and that's all great. But you got to understand, relationship is work. And how I frame that work is not Francisco working on Codigo. It's not that. Or Codigo working on Francisco. It's Codigo working on Codigo, and Francisco working on Francisco. If you guys want it to work, you guys want it to last, you guys want it to just keep going, you have to be eager to seek yourself out, right? Like, oh, okay, we have a conflict. How am I going to show up? I want to see how I show up. Because oftentimes we're looking at our partner, you better show up right, or I'm going to have a problem with you. No, you got to stay connected, stay self-observant. Man, this is going to be fire. We got so many phone callers. People want to share with you guys. People want to give you guys some insights. But before we get to that phone line, how did you propose?
We were actually at her parents' house.
What? With her dad and mom?
Yeah.
Was mama tripping? Because you know your mama could be, she a little firecracker. Now, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I had to speak with her father. Spoke with the father after I got the blessing.
Well, you did it the old school way.
Yeah.
Youngsters did it the old school way. Let me talk to you, Mr. I'm going to give your father a last name. Let me talk to you, Mr. Robertson. And what did he say? What, like when you say, hey, man, I want to marry your daughter, what did he say?
So they had actually known me for a minute. And I remember meeting them, and I remember them taking to me pretty well, really good actually, and the relationship with the parents has always been a good one. They're really wonderful people, and so the conversation went pretty smooth. I mean, it was, I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but I had no reason to be nervous at all, honestly. It was just like I was speaking to my own father, really.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
When we come forward, we're going to get her response. It's turned up in here tonight. The voice of reason is on fire. We've got black young love. What you know about black green love? That green, fresh love. Fresh produce love. Whole foods love. When we come forward, the voice of reason shall continue.
The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear.
I love it.
You're listening.
I love it. These kids is up in here. Fuck is y'all doing? Mad somewhere? Pissed off?
Join us in celebrating the season of giving by being part of the
Whole Foods love.
We enjoy great food, family, warmth, and
where the produce at, nigga?
whatever our festive tradition may be, we share the beauty of the season by reaching out to those
I love it.
Please help us to help others with the KBLA
They happy as shit. It's a lot of motherfuckers miserable.
blanket drive.
I know it's why you're miserable too.
Or clean, gently used winter coats and blankets.
Cause you think everybody's supposed to solve your problems. You think somebody's supposed to come in here and fix all your bullshit. Fuck it! They ain't gonna fix it. They ain't gonna never fix it. Your job.
Simply bring your donation to 4434 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles, near Vernon.
They in here happy and shit glowing.
5 p.m. weekdays. That's 4434 Crenshaw in historic Lamert Park. During the holidays and every day. Let's remember,
I love it.
We keep us safe. We keep us warm. We are the
That's right. We are $11 short. Can we hit it? No, we're actually $10. We're at $190.97.
KBLA Talk 1580. If you have certain
Why y'all laughing? Y'all in here laughing?
diabetes, and you're 19 years of age or older, 52.
He like, shit, he breathing hard. I'm like, God damn. Is he okay?
Ask your doctor or
I know, but I'm pulling it out. I gotta pull it out of him. I ain't gonna let him off the hook, goddammit.
A Pfizer vaccine that can help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia.
But hey, that's good. He in here, goddammit. He is in here, and I'm rocking with him.
Bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval.
Exactly.
Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction
Exactly.
to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most commonly reported side effect was pain at the injection site.
He can cross off his bucket
and
list.
full prescribing information. Please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com. I'm going to ask my doctor
About getting vaccinated.
with Prevnar 20.
What do y'all think of the youngsters in here, man?
To drive electric with government rebates, you'll save
Somebody
thousands
said, give
on
him
the
some
purchase
water.
of new or used EV. And
He
the
got
more you
water.
drive, the more you'll
But when he
save
get on that mic, he be
on
like,
fuel and
and
maintenance
then I
far
said
into
to
the
her
future.
dad,
Start seeing savings today. Learn
it's like
more
talking to
at
my dad.
LAWP.com/EV. That's LAWP.com/EV.
I love it, goddammit. I know Jerry wants to tell him something, but I'm gonna wait till the end of the show to let Jerry, because Jerry, I don't know what to expect with Jerry, man.
And deadly fentanyl take away your life with just one wrong pill. Addiction is a disease that can affect anyone at any age. But there is a choice to get.
Nzinga said I added the $1 for good luck.
Find medically proven treatment options, including virtual.
Sipping water keeps you from crying. What are y'all talking? The chat room is on fire tonight. Hey, y'all got some advice for him? I want to hear from some ladies. Ladies, give them some advice, please. Call in 1-800-920-1580. Give them some advice, all right? They're a beautiful couple. big hair and glowing skin. The melanin is popping. They love y'all.
Very first interview, and I'm proud that it's here.
We are proud to have you here. What do you want to say to the listeners of KBLA Talk 1580?
I want to say thank you from just, I'm just full of the love.
Stay on topic. Don't curse.
Community, and I just want the listeners to know that
No, because I'm broadcasting on YouTube, so there's a natural sense that this is a YouTube show. But this is AM radio. You can't curse on terrestrial radio. FCC rules. So sometimes people be calling in, and motherfucker, I said, gotta drop them. No cursing. And it don't help because I be cursing during the breaks, during the commercials, because can't nobody hear me. So I be talking to them. Listen, motherfucker, y'all got to do. And then they be like, oh, I guess we can curse. It's my fault.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Yeah, the Voice of Reason. Man, I'm so hyped right now. See these two youngsters come together, man, and lock it in. I just like to see people win, man. I really do, man. I like to see people win, and they here, man. Francisco and his woman. That's how you do it.
Yes, sir.
Francisco and his woman. Don't even mention her name. It's Francisco and his woman. Hey, and I love it, man. He's talking about how he proposed to his girl. They're young. They're in their 20s, early 20s, 25 and 26 respectively. And I think it's amazing. And I've been asking the callers to call in and give them some advice. I mean, we're all works in progress. I call everybody a whip. Work in progress. We're all whips. So you want the relationship to work, you got to get to work on yourself. You need to understand that that's a never-ending process. You working on you controlling what is yours to control. You looking at yourself, and this is why I say how to be what you seek in others, right? For so many of us, there are a lot of us that are elevated in age. We've been looking to our partners to give us everything we think we need. And what I'm saying is, if you come in as an integrated person, a person that is in alignment, a person that is congruent, meaning I look forward to challenging myself to be better. I look forward to cultivating my truth. I look forward to cultivating self-esteem, self-worth, self-acceptance, self-acknowledgement. That's not my partner's job. When you start doing that, you start to radiate at a different level, and you start to ask less of your partner. Now, people who haven't done all of that work, what they tend to do is expect their partner to be all the things that they are not to themselves. Thus, tonight's topic, how to be what you seek in others. Callers, if you want to call in and give this young couple some advice, what to avoid, what to look for, I would appreciate it. 1-800-920-1580. Let's do it. True Monger from Dallas, Texas is in the building. True, talk to us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, brother, you on the line. What's happening?
All right, man. First of all, congratulations to the couple.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question for you, too. What kind of adversity have y'all faced together as a couple?
Boom.
So far?
Right off the bat.
He gonna listen. He gonna ask the tough questions. Francisco, deliver the answer unto the to the caller, sir.
When we first moved in, we actually had no money. it was our first time stepping out into the real world. It's kind of scary, actually, being able to experience adulthood, especially with a partner. And we basically started off with nothing, and then slowly but surely, gradually, just things started falling into place. And
so y'all were building.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Started from nothing, and now you're here.
Yeah.
Codigo?
Yeah, he's completely right on that one. Also, as well, I would say, like, having tough discussions in a sense of, like, you know, you guys get into a heated argument and you recognize that you don't like the way your partner handles conversations, or you feel like, hey, you should work on this. I feel like that is a big thing that is a major part of a relationship, is how you communicate with your partner, right? And there's been a lot of times, I mean, you know, obviously we have our good times, but we also have our moments when we, you know, clash. But I feel like it's your low moments that really say a lot about your relationship. So when we do get into it, I feel like, I feel like, you know, you getting into it can be one of those main adversities. When you guys do get into it, though, I feel like how you go about that, how you guys communicate with each other, is a major thing. And I always try to, you know, it's not, emotions can be deceiving, and obviously anyone can, you know, get upset and say things that you don't mean. But I think it's important not to allow too much time, space to allow feelings to fester and build and a secret animosity. I feel like those should be things that you attack soon after, you know, you guys get into a disagreement.
So y'all had some pop-offs, which is normal.
Yeah.
That's normal. Who's the aggressive communicator, and who is the one that shuts down? It's all right, because I know there's somebody in there like, listen, you're gonna listen to what I got to say, and then there's somebody that's probably like, I'm not saying nothing.
I think we do a little bit of it both.
Yeah.
We kind of are the same, you know. We kind of mirror each other in a way of how I feel like how we deal with our arguments too. Sometimes he might, you know, have an outburst and get upset. I'm just listening, and sometimes we're talking over each other, and then I realize, you know what, I have a moment, and I'm like, you know what, I can't hear what he's saying. Let me actually, you know, hear what he's saying. Let me hear him out, hear where he's coming from first before I vent, you know, and I vent, and then I might say something that, you know, he might shut down, you know, and I might notice that he shuts down, and I'm like, well, why aren't you saying anything, you know?
That's because he's having a conversation with the other twin. That Gemini business is like, listen here, man, don't trip. I got this. Let me handle it. Right? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think listening is really important. I'm more of a listener than I am a talker.
We could tell. You taking your time talking right now. We love it. She already told me he was an introvert, so I've been trying to pull him out through this interview, and he's actually doing a damn good job. He's actually killing it. Truemonger, you got another question for him?
Not really. You pretty much answered it. Just to say that people are going to give you all kinds of advice on how y'all should handle your marriage. Take all of it with a grain of salt, because what it's going to end up being is what you two make it.
Yeah.
However it is y'all decide to make it is what it's going to be. As long as y'all open to each other, y'all communicate with each other, and y'all feel comfortable doing that to each other, a lot of things will work themselves out. And y'all each grow, each going to be growing at your own pace. Y'all can work as a unit and help each other get better. So that's pretty much it for me.
I appreciate you, Truemonger. Thank you, brother. We appreciate it. And then I'm going to say this too. Y'all should really consider premarital counseling.
Premarital
Yes, 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 yes. You should call my homegirl, my sister. I call her my sister, Dr. Jashana Johnson. She's amazing, man. She was on my television show. She has a radio show here on KBLA. She ain't no joke. So communication skills, she can help you with that. Conflict resolution or conflict management, she can help you with that. She's outstanding. And like I say, sometimes it's best to go that route first, because you know what we like to do. Let me just put it out there. We like to self-medicate when there's a conflict. What do I mean by self-medicate? We go to the little toolbox that we inherited from our parents and we try to deal with it the best way we know how. It's like self-medicating. No. Sometimes you should go check that toolbox and say, okay, we're missing this, we're missing that. Let me go talk to this professional, this expert, and get this toolbox retrofitted with some tools that we may need in the future. We don't need it now. We're not having problems now. That's why I say, go see them before the problems come. You know what I mean? So you'll be able to deal with those problems, you know what I'm saying, when they manifest themselves. Because let me tell you something about love and relationships. Problems ain't gonna never stop. You're going to always have good times, but just like good times, you're going to always have challenging times. And I won't label challenging times bad times, but you're always going to have challenging times. So, you're going to have to develop some resilience, some strength, and you guys have already shown that you got that. Who we got? Willie? Willie from Palmdale. Willie?
How you doing, sir?
Brother Willie, is that you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you doing, Willie? What word you have for the young couple here today, sir?
Well, I was just gonna say to the young man, never point your finger at your wife and complain about her, the things that she do, because she might tell you that she's not telling you everything she don't like about you. I don't know if that makes sense, sorry.
I'm trying to put all the syllables together. And then just say it again.
I say it like this. I was pointing at my wife one evening to tell her things I didn't like, and she told me, "Do you think I tell you everything I don't like about you?" And I said, "What?"
Blew your mind, didn't it? Oh, I see what happened, Willie. Willie, you pointed at your wife and said, "Look at you. You need to stop doing this." And she said, "Do you know all of the things I done held back about you?" Okay, I got it, Willie.
Yeah, that's all I want to share.
Thank you, Willie. That's good advice.
But your advice about Dr. Lashonda Johnson, that's a beautiful suggestion. I think they'll like her.
They would love Jashana. I know that. I know it 100%. You guys would love Dr. Jashana John. I'm telling you would love. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you, Willie. All right, Willie. People calling in with great advice. He said, don't point at your wife. You point at your wife, she gonna point back with things you never knew she knew about. 1-800-920-1580. Call in and give this young couple some advice. I got time. Fred. Okay, Fred. Fred from San Fernando. This is about to be a ride. Okay, come on, Fred.
Congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
And God bless you in all your endeavors, okay?
Thank you.
So now, Uncle Fred finna ask you a question.
You that uncle automatically, Fred? Uncle Fred. Come on, Fred.
Do either one of you cook?
Of course. I could.
Name 3 dishes.
I could cook shrimp with broccoli and mashed potatoes. I could cook anything. I could cook spaghetti. I could cook I'm still working on my menu, but I could cook steak and a good healthy meal, whatever you want. Any meat with any side. I can make a lot of different stuff. Pasta, like, it don't matter.
Fred, this ain't the marriage SAT test. Name 3 dishes you can.
The reason why I'm saying, if you guys plan on having kids, You need to know how to cook.
Oh, yeah.
Solid advice.
That's good advice,
And that
Fred.
means them too, because sometimes she might be at work, she might not be feeling good, she might be out of town. So he knows how to. He needs to know how to cook just like her.
I have the best teacher next to me.
Yeah. Do you know how to wash clothes?
We just did laundry this weekend.
Okay, good. Another question. Do both of y'all like to clean house?
Of course.
Yeah, we're cleaning every day.
Okay, the reason why I'm saying all this is y'all are gonna have a beautiful relationship and marriage, but when the kids start showing up, then that's when it kind of put a little pressure on y'all.
Maybe, Fred. Maybe it might put some pressure on them. They might love the whole process, and it feels wonderful to them. Not everybody gonna struggle. Let me just say, Fred, thank you so much for hanging on the line. We appreciate the insight, Uncle Fred from the San Fernando Valley. Listen, if you want to call in and share some insight with this young couple, man, please call in and give them some well wishes and good words. The Voice of Reason is live on KBLA Talk 1580. We're having a great conversation. When we come forward, we shall continue it. Y'all killing it. Ah! People love y'all. Do y'all love them? Y'all motherfuckers is showing nothing but love. I need the ladies to call in. Fred, do you know CPR? Well, which one of y'all know how to administer an EpiPen? Fred.
The U.S. Postal Service has announced its shipping deadlines for packages to arrive by Christmas.
They actually asking them, do you know CPR?
Service is December 17th. Priority mail must be sent by December 19th, and the Priority Mail Express deadline is December 23rd. New data shows
Fred, do you know how to pitch a tent?
$100 billion in benefits last year. The American Council of Life Insurers reports that's a jump of nearly 11% from 2020. The amount of life insurance policies sold last year also went up just over 6%. Former President Trump is seeing even more criticism for his recent meeting with Kanye West and white national Nick Fuentes at his Florida resort.
Come on, y'all. We $10 away from our goal. Can we hit it? Can we hit the goal? We're $10 away from that goal. Let's hit it.
The Black Information Network and BINnews.com.
Can we do it?
Stonefire Grill's easy to
I love Fred, man. Fred is golden.
It includes tri-tip, boneless chicken breast, garlic mashed potatoes, barbecue chopped salad, corn on the cob, and fresh baked breadsticks. The holiday favorites bundle for 10 or more at stonefiregrill.com.
When you tune in to KBLA Talk 1580, we want you to know what you download.
Fred said, I know how to build a wigwam.
In a recent African-American media issue
What the
survey
fuck?
conducted by the Public Opinion
A
Research
wigwam.
Policy Consulting firm Eviderus, KBLA Talk
Fred went straight Native American on us.
the most trusted, credible, and reliable source on the air.
Hey, why don't y'all call in? Chatters, fucking chat rooms. All right, Cadillac is in the building. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Eric from Houston, Houston. A wigwam. It's Native American. Look it up. Somebody said, Fred, no, that's the skill. Ladies, I need ladies to call in. Y'all got insight for the ladies or not?
This year marks 10 years strong of Covered California providing quality, affordable health insurance. Celebrate with us at the Community Wellness Fair on Tuesday, November 29th from 1 to 5 p.m. at Center of Hope Church, located at 9550.
A wigwam it's a hut.
Enjoy an afternoon of free health screenings, various community resources, giveaways, and free lunch while supplies last. Enrollers will be
You already did it, Katina. Thank you. She said best wishes to the couple. Thank you.
next Tuesday.
Thank you. Well, we're at our goal, 297
Stuck in a cycle of
cents.
rewashing your clothes?
Hey,
Because you can't remove
Andy.
house laundry odor? When detergent by itself can't cut it.
That's who I was
use
asking for.
Downy Rinse and Refresh.
Robin.
With a breakthrough odor removing formula, it
I
removes
need
odors
you.
in one wash, better than the leading value detergent in 3 washes, keeping all your laundry fresh.
Congratulations,
Now you can break the cycle.
I want you to give them some advice.
With Downey, rinse, and
How long
refresh.
have you guys? Are you married?
How do airplanes fly?
They're engaged.
What's in this box?
It's very special.
Is this
And they're
shit good for
young.
climbing? How are
They need
babies made?
insight
What does this thing do?
from a Jedi.
Kids are curious about
I have
everything,
insight.
including guns.
Totally.
Talking to them about
I want you to get in here
Yeah, let's do
and
it.
give them a few minutes of you.
I can totally do that.
Yes.
Andy's like, this is my type of, get down. So, I'm Robin. Good to meet you both.
Robin Ayers.
Maya Malone. Oh, be Maya. Be Maya. Francisco. Beautiful, beautiful. And then how long have you been engaged?
Dom Kennedy of JP Morgan Chase's Advancing Black Wealth Tour. They're here to promote generational
And together?
wealth building
Super quick,
and
because this
black
matters.
communities. He's an independent rapper and the owner of
Okay, all right, this is dope. So I've been married for 17, going on 18 years.
For me, we've been having a lot of
Thank you.
conversations.
I do
with
feel
them,
like,
you know, and
obviously
giving me
the
a lot of
cliche
good
answers
facts,
are,
a lot of
marry your
good
best friend,
feedback, but I feel like
communicate,
needs
all
to
of
be
that
shared
stuff, right?
with people hungry. They
I
would,
feel like
take to the
you two need to
information and it would
remember
help them
why
on
you're
their best
friends.
to be homeowners and
Friends
just better off
first and
financially
foremost,
across the
because
board.
Hey, wait a minute. I wanted this on the radio.
Oh, I can do this on the radio.
Yeah, what?
Oh, okay. You
Tell
tell me.
Andy to get you a chair.
I could do this. Andy.
Hell nah. Y'all getting good game right now. You didn't even know it was gonna go like this, did you?
That's awesome. So into this.
Guess what though? Zoe is wild in a motherfucker. You know. I love it.
Okay. All right. Y'all don't mind if I crash up here?
You come right here.
Yes. We're gonna get some air for y'all. We're gonna make it comfortable.
Yes, you can leave the door open, everything.
For more tips for Chase's Advancing Black Wealth Tour.
Not too much on you, Imaya, right?
Imaya Milan.
Live in a minute.
Wait, Imaya Milan? Imaya Milan?
KBLA Talk 1580 is
Your name
pleased to
off.
announce a
You can leave it open.
community event.
So temporarily, while I speak, you'll
Karen Bass.
I'm gonna bring you in, and then you give them your insight.
As we celebrate Maryland, Bass's
Okay.
historic
All right, cool.
double entertainment, food
Yeah,
trucks, and a
I'll-
diverse array of vendors.
Boom.
along with attendance and participation from community leaders, elected
I love
officials,
you know we're talking a
celebrities,
relationship
business
though tonight.
owners, and
Are
other
you?
notables.
Yeah, you're not.
KBLA
We're picking
Talk
up from where we
1580
left off, where old girl
hosts
called
Marilyn
us.
Bass on the main stage.
Remember
as we reflect on the
I
importance of this
believe her name
moment
was
and what
Shantae.
it means for the black
When
community,
we left off,
women, and
when we
all
covered
Angelinos
John
who
Meach's
believe
show.
in the limitless
Yeah.
potential
We're
of
taking
our
that
amazing
conversation
city.
and making
Stay
it
tuned to
into a
KBLA Talk
Handle your
15
scandal.
and our social media
Yeah.
platforms
Handle
for all
your
the
scandal.
important details.
All right.
We look forward
I'm
to
with it.
celebrating with
I said, we in
Mayor-elect
those
Karen
bags.
Bass and you.
A little bit, but y'all got it. Y'all know what to do. Somebody said I've been married 5 times with 2 baby mamas.
You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk.
The voice of reason has returned to KBLA, and I'm excited. That's the cartoons, man. The record is called Be There For You. We got a whole vibe going on tonight. The whole vibe is right. Hip-hop beats and young love in the building. Fire topic. How to be what you seek in others. So I brought in a nuclear missile, a marriage missile. I had to, because the youngsters, they're adults. Don't get it twisted. 25, 26 respectively. Imaya Milan.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for the pronunciation.
I pronounced it correctly.
You pronounced it.
Bing, right?
Fantastic.
And her husband to be Lord Francisco. I have to say it like, because Francisco is such a royal type name. I am Francisco, Duke of Portugal or something. I don't know. But I had to bring in a marriage missile. Somebody that's been married for 17 years, and I asked Robin Ayers from the Danny Morrison Show just to come in and give these youngsters some insight, and she went right in and just started laying down the science. I said, hold on, we got to do this on the air. So, Robin, can you just give them, because you've been married for 17 years.
Woo!
Can you just give them like the journey in a nutshell, like in a time capsule?
Yeah, I can. Well, first of all, thank you for allowing me to even speak to you guys about marriage, because some people, that happened with us, my husband and I. Everybody was like, let me put you up on game, and everybody wanted to sit down, and after a while we were like, all right, we got it. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody you want speaking into your relationship. You kind of have to, use wisdom there. So I appreciate, Zoe, thanks for having me on, and I appreciate you guys allowing me to even speak on it. Like I said, I've been married for 17, almost 18 years. And of course, you're going to go the ups and the downs. They just come with the territory. Zoe, you hit the nail on the head when you talked about premarital counseling. Mm-hmm. Number one, you're not even thinking about what's going to come up. Premarital counseling, one of the reasons for it is that it lists out all the possibilities, all the things you're not even thinking about. Have you talked about each other's like family history? Have you talked about how you would raise children? Have you talked about, if we get into like a heated argument and we have kids, or we're still just living with the two of us, how do we handle that? Those types of conversations come up in premarital, if you should choose to do that. But I'll give you my quick little synopsis on what I think makes a powerful, long-lasting marriage. Obviously, there are the foundations of like communication and all that stuff. But friendship is the name of the game. You have to remember that, who you, like, that's my friend. Before we were anything, before we were attracted to each other, we were just friends. Like, what's up? Like if I talk to my best friend today, and she has an attitude, I don't come at her like, why you got an attitude with me? I'm like, what's up? Like, you okay? Like, that's how I talk to my friend. What tends to happen in relationships is we talked about this before, we put on this entitlement hat of like, because I'm your wife, you can't talk to me like that. Or because I'm your husband, don't talk to me like that. So that's that entitlement that starts working in that realm. But if you bring it back down to just the basics, my friend, you want to check on your friend. How's my friend doing today?
Like that. Yeah.
Isn't that powerful?
The friend piece is big.
Yeah. The other thing is, because this was really big for me, I'm naturally like an independent kind of girl. I've been that my whole life. I had to realize that compromise is the name of the game, but on both parties. It's not giving up yourself. It's just now like it's not all about me and my ways. It's really understanding your friend, really understanding, what that person is going through. Another thing that changed the game for me. Let me tell you what changed the game for me, right?
Give it up. Give it up.
So, this is yours. I'm all taking your word. I mean, this is what I do on my show. I'll be liking another thing. Okay, so what changed the game? My husband, whenever we were having a disagreement, I don't believe we've ever really argued for real. We just have disagreements. We vowed in premarital, because we did it, that we wouldn't go beyond a certain point. Like, we're not going to be yelling and raising, but we're not doing that, right? We'll stop before we get to that point. What changed the game was, we would often, like, he would tell me something that he felt that I did wrong, and I would try to justify my ways. I would try to get him to understand why I did what I did, and he would always be like, you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. So there was a gap in communication, and I'm like, well, if you just understand why I did it, your mentality would change. You won't be so offended. So what I've learned is, if you just put that to the side, it doesn't matter what happened, why it happened, your reasoning. Sometimes he or she will just want you to hear what they're saying and validate where they're coming from. It doesn't matter, you have the right reason. You could be right. You could be absolutely, because there's a million times that I'm right with my husband, but we're not trying to figure that out. He wants me to hear him. So that's a game changer for sure.
Being in alignment over being right.
Absolutely, 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Robin Ayers from the Danny Morrison Show. She made an impromptu appearance to speak. This is community outreach. A lot of people don't understand that. When a community rallies around a young couple and we sitting here sharing insight for a journey that we don't know what it's going to look like. They don't know what it's going to look like, but we just like laying out little markers to say, could look like this. Mm-hmm. Be prepared for this. Look for this. This is community outreach. Yeah. I love it, man. I love it. Thank you, Robin.
Yeah,
Thank you, Robin.
Absolutely. And then, do you guys have any questions? Did y'all come in here and ask Zoe questions?
No, I've been badgering them the whole time because I know her. I'm just getting to know her guy. I've known, about him. Yeah. And now I'm getting to know him, and I'm like, okay, cool. I like the kid. Mm-hmm. I'm calling you kid because I'm great. Just let it happen. I'm a young Santa, dog, before I got big.
That's all good.
Just let it happen, man. But I really appreciate you, Robin. Thank you for jumping in here and giving them that insight,
It was great insight, too. Truly.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes, everybody. My chat room was like, shout out to Robin.
Hey, what up, y'all?
So, again, I want to know your mama's response because I know your mom she's a firecracker.
Oh, my mom was excited.
She was excited. She was happy.
She loves Francisco. She always would tell me about Francisco when I wasn't messing with him. When I wasn't talking to him, she would always tell me, that boy Francisco, he was brought up right. My mom, that was the first thing my mom noticed was that he was brought up the way I was. Mm-hmm. And she really liked that. And she was excited to see someone like him, take her daughter so seriously.
Wow. Do you think, and maybe this is a question for after we come forward, because I've heard this a lot. Do you think that men in general just don't take women seriously? Like, is it rare? From your perspective, like you're 25, and have you run into the wishy-washy? When we come forward, we're going to talk more about this issue because apparently women are going through this. When we come forward, more from the Voice of Reason.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. When we come forward.
That is terrible. She said, y'all niggas is delicate.
ACP calls on Twitter advertisers should take action.
She said men are delicate.
Maisha Cairo here with your Hate Black Minute News. Dan Johnson, president and CEO.
More delicate than women? Oh, you got to share this story.
To take action after the social media platform's users voted for Trump's account to be reinstated in a poll posted by
I'm trying to keep this shit.
Elon Musk. 51.8%
There we go.
of its over 15 million votes cited for Trump's reinstatement at the platform, and so it was. So Mr. Johnson tweeted, quote, any advertiser
Fred said men ain't
immediately pause all advertising now, end quote. Johnson's call.
So I'm using this cord that isn't mine.
Balenciaga and Playbill have reevaluated their usage of Twitter. Internally, Twitter has seen mass
Yo, this show is almost over.
firings in recent days.
It went by quick.
Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Twitter, and free speech. Let us know
Got like
chatting with us on Instagram
13 minutes. It's about to be over. Okay, I'm getting pissed off now. Do what I said. So you see, she was like, we doing a relationship show. We in your lane. Of course you are. Y'all know you ain't supposed to be doing no relationship show because I'm over here killing. Y'all trying to get some of that steam? You come on right after me. You trying to get some of that steam?
Congratulations to this week's
Come on, man. I don't operate in your lane. Why can't I just have my lane? Why my lane gotta have a traffic jam?
With communities to strengthen. Congratulations, LA County, DCFF. Life is uncertain.
Listen, I'm different. Why? Let me have my lane.
Worried or frustrated. It's normal. With Cal Hope's free and secure mental health resources.
When I come forward, you got to talk about what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
Men being delicate.
Men being...
Not necessarily more delicate than women. I think we're both delicate, but I think women are just as delicate as
.org today.
So do men play a lot of games is what I'm asking. All right.
KBLA Talk 1580.
Yeah, come on, let that vibe sink into your spirit. The Voice of Reason's playlist is his co-host. Now, if you can imagine tonight's conversation in your household with a wise uncle or a wise aunt, wise family members sitting around a young couple that's connecting families. This is what it's supposed to feel like. You understand? You see Auntie walk in. Hey, somebody send Auntie Robin in here. Then Auntie Robin show up. Listen, this is what you got to look out for. It's just, this is why I said this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is community empowerment where you see somebody, a couple, man, y'all can make it all the way. And I will give you this. One of the best pieces of advice is not all advice is good advice. You know, sometimes you guys got to close the doors to everybody's talking heads, you know, because remember, nobody's experience is your experience. And everything that they're giving you could be like little glimpses of what could be, but may not be, you know, because your experience is your experience. But you were saying something before we came forward, because I was asking, you said, you know, it's refreshing to have a man to, you know, have some conviction. He believed, hey, this is who I want to be with. This is what I want. And I had to ask the question, are you saying before him, you were running into guys that were acting like they wanted something, but really didn't want it? Talk to me.
Well, most definitely. I feel like when you have to play games, and I feel like you can't be honest and you know, forthcoming with someone, you're hiding something. You know, you're hiding something. You know, you can't give all of yourself. So how do you expect to have something serious and you're not even giving, you know, your best effort, your best foot forward? And yeah, that's what
So most men are not putting their best foot forward? In your experience?
Yeah, I think that a lot of insecurities get in the way. I think that's another reason why there's a lot of games. Insecurities, people like to run, you know, hula hoops around you, and, you know, they can be deceiving. And, you know, they want you to believe them to be a certain way. So I think that, I definitely think that people play games to give you blurry mirrors because they're not sure themselves.
Blurry mirrors. Listen, when we come forward, she said something that was profound. Blurry mirrors. When we come forward, we're going to wrap up today's show. This was a powerful conversation. When we come forward, you're going to get the rest of it. Wow. Blurry mirrors.
You're listening to the Voice of Reason
shit
with Zoe
flew.
Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
That's how you know it's good.
KBLA Talk 1580, reminding you when we fight, we win. Central CSO organizes for the rights of the undocumented, quality public education, and supporting in solidarity other communities seeking social justice. Central CSO stands for Chicano X,
I like it.
self-determination, defending public education, and fighting for all oppressed people in Boyle Heights and East Los Angeles. Find Central CSO meetings every third Wednesday. Visit online at centralcso.wordpress.com
We got Fred on the line.
or on Instagram at Central CS. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Live in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Everybody is running out of the building straight to KBLA Talk 1580.
I am pleased to welcome LA City Councilman Mike Bonin to this program. Councilman, how are you, sir?
Hello, thank you, Travis.
Councilmember Curran Price, good to have you on, sir. How are you today?
I'm well, Travis. Thank you. Good to be with you and your listeners.
I'm pleased to have LA City Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez on this program. How are you today, ma'am?
Good morning, Travis.
Councilman Farrell, good to have you on, sir. How are you today?
Thank you so much, Travis. So glad to join you this morning.
Councilman Koretz, welcome to this program, sir. How are you?
I'm honored to be on your show. Still in shock from the events of the last few days.
Marquise Harris Dawson, good morning.
Good morning, Dominique, and good morning to KBLA family.
Councilmember Heather Hutt, good morning.
Good morning, Dominic.
I am pleased to welcome the new president of the LA City Council, Paul Picori. Mr. President, how are you,
Good
sir?
morning, Travis. I'm well. Thank you very much.
Holding all politicians accountable to you. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You know you want some more. More. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Voice of Reason. We had a wonderful conversation tonight with a young engaged couple, Imaya Milan and her beau, Francisco. And tonight's topic was big because we was talking about, how to be what we tend to demand from our partners. And I'm just going to give you just this little bit of insight. Got to learn how to complain without blame. Got to learn how to complain and not even complain, just drop complain. Learn how to bring up issues without passing blame, without being accusatory. If there's a problem, we have to take self-initiative. Like, what do I mean by self-initiative? Internal initiative. What could I have done that was in my control that I did not do? So you gotta start with you before you start going out. If you want to be a better partner, start with what you were directly responsible for, right? Start with what you're in control of. Always focus on the issue. And understand that there's a difference between what's wrong and your partner sometimes. Sometimes the issue is the issue and it ain't got nothing to do with your partner. If you understand what I mean by that? Because sometimes we just meld it all together, right? You're the problem. No. The problem is we just didn't do this or we just didn't do that, and then this is the result. So, and always be accountable. Always take responsibility. I think that's a good way to do it, right? We love these people who came in here today. Where do people follow you? If they could follow you. Well, she's engaged now. Ain't no more following. I know Francisco gonna be like, who is the dude from the radio that's following you now? Nah, he's laid back. He not like that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Randolph from Tennessee. Randolph, you called at the end of the show. Randolph, you got to make it quick if you go give him some advice. It got to be quick, Randolph.
I got it. To the couple, I want them to know that love is great, but to sustain the love takes some steps. Communication is one key thing. You got to learn to listen to each other and not learn to talk to each other and not at each other. You know, it's going to be some ups, it's going to be some downs. They do not come with a handbook, but they sound like a real good couple.
They do, don't they, Randolph?
I'm sorry?
I said they do, Randolph. You're right.
Yeah, they do. If you can actually hit it, you can feel the vibe off of it.
Well, there you go.
I'm a 60-plus-year-old.
Well, Randolph, thank you, brother. We appreciate the insight. We got to move forward. Listen, coming up next, of course, Danny Morrison and our girl, Robin Ayers, about to keep the fire lit. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the one and only KBLA Talk 1580, the voice of reason. Deuces. That shit's dope. Y'all killed it. Ah! Yeah. Y'all did y'all thing. I feel great.
How do you feel? It's your first time speaking to Mike.
He got better towards the end. He was breathing hard in the beginning. I said, is he about to hyperventilate?